How long are you going to deal with that gut feeling that you're not doing what you know you should be doing? That thing that you really want to be doing? That thing that you're meant to be doing? That calling? That dream, goal, vision? How long are you going to sit with that feeling, with that stress, that excess stress of, I'll do it later, I don't know how to do it, I'll do it next lifetime? How long are you going to allow yourself to live in these lower vibrations of life? I don't think it's for me. I don't know if I can do it. How would I even... what would people say? I don't dare. I'm too scared. I'm too nervous. I'm too shy. How long are you going to allow yourself to not be your true, authentic self? How long are you going to keep pretending to be this other person, this B version of you? How long? How long are you going to allow yourself to not live that dream? I'm going to just share a couple of stories. I want this to inspire you to realize that you got one life. Time passes so quickly. 5 years goes past, 10 years goes past, and still that thing hasn't happened. Still you're no clearer on what it is that you want. I always thought I was going to be an actor. I'm a musician, but I always thought I was going to act. I love accents, I love doing voices, I love characters. And I just assumed that something would happen, it will land in my lap, and I'd just go and do some acting. Years went past and, funnily enough, nothing landed in my lap. No one went, hey, you should be an actor. Come, there's Hollywood. It just didn't happen. So I decided, okay, I've got to do this thing, otherwise I'll always regret it. So I enrolled into this acting course, and I don't know, did a good few months of it. I loved it. I realized I could do it. I had some moments that I really pushed myself out of my comfort zone, and it was great. But I realized I wasn't like those other actors around me who lived and breathed it. They lived and breathed it like I live and breathe doing this. I didn't have that extra gear of I've got to do this no matter what. It wasn't my mission. It was just something that I could do, and I enjoyed it. So I realized, okay, I did the thing. I don't need to do the thing. I can let that thing go. Maybe I'll do it again one day, but I let it go. But until I'd done all that, I'd always thought, I'm going to be an actor. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it someday. It's exhausting. It's exhausting replaying a dream over and over and over again without actually doing the dream. It's tiring. We only have a certain amount of bandwidth to channel this energy and this passion and this creativity. And a lot of us replay things over and over again and dream, which is amazing, but then don't do the dream. Well, I did the dream, and I realized I didn't even want the dream, so I let that dream go. So I ask you this, do you have something that you absolutely have to do in this lifetime, but haven't yet? What is that thing? It might be a number of things. It might be a whole list of things. So write that list. Write that list immediately after watching this video. What I'd advise you to do is take that list and look at the best thing on that list. Set a date, figure out how you're gonna do it. Just fucking do it. And you might find that you don't even want that thing. You might find that it's not the right time, or it's not quite right. Or you might find that you love it so much that you might need to reassess the rest of your life, what you're doing in your life, and go all in on this thing. What are we here for if we're not discovering who we are, what we're capable of, and doing that thing? Don't want to get to the end of our lives with a head full of regrets. I wish I'd said that to that person. I wish I'd done this thing. Oh my God, I can't believe I never created that, built that, made that thing happen. One life. Let's organize ourselves for what we truly want to experience in this life. That's it. Figure it out. Make the plan. Make it happen. So another story, I've always been a musician, always been in bands, and that's all I ever knew, it's all I ever did. And my bank account just went down and down and down. And I also had this desire to do something else, and I could never figure out what it was. And it's because I never paused my life enough to think about what I truly wanted. I was just always working, doing the music, hanging out, working, doing the music, hanging out, and it was just constant. And so I started going to the steam room, and I started going for long walks, and I started to stop listening to music all the time and just be in nature. And I started to realize that I had all these thoughts that came up, these reoccurring thoughts. You gotta be teaching. What? Teaching what? I don't know yet, but just lean in. Lean into what? Do what feels good. Like what? Thinking. I like meditating. I can teach people to meditate. So I started doing that. I started teaching people to meditate. Despite what some friends were thinking and saying about me. Who does he think he is? Talking on YouTube, telling people what to do. I don't care. I started sitting out in nature and just allowing myself to think, to listen to myself. I'm not a religious person, but they say if praying is like speaking to God, please God, then meditation is like listening to God, universe, higher self. You know, you don't have to use the word God, Allah, Buddha, nature. Just listening to what you're truly feeling in here. And what you'll find is you'll tune into your true thoughts, your deepest desires, those gut feelings. So I looked at my life and I realized there was something more I needed to do, and I wasn't honoring it. And it was this. It was teaching one-to-one. It was building courses. People have been buying my big transformation course and changing their lives. And I've already done the work. What a gift. What a dream. And I get messages of gratitude every single day from people that I've never met and may never meet. And it's because I listened to that voice in my head. You know, I paused the music, I put the band on the shelf, and I created this business. And I went all in. And then I brought back the music and all the other things that I like doing. And so now I'm at a place where I have listened to myself. I know myself. I'm doing what it is that I know I'm meant to be doing. There's no more confusion up there. And because of that, I feel relief and peace and equanimity and happy and fulfilled. If you're not all of those things, then I ask you why. Can you too create time, create space to tune into you and honor you? And if your life is so full and it's unavoidable to change anything, it just is what is, can you find 10 minutes a day and devote it to you just to breathe? Can you sit in your car, in the bathroom, lock the door and just feel stillness? Why would I want to do that? Well, you'll tune into yourself, your higher self, your deepest desires. You might find you'll download some information, solve some puzzle that you've been playing in your mind for 10, 20, 30 years. When we tune out and we tune in, when we tune into stillness, when we listen to ourselves, we realize that we are our greatest teacher. We are our guide. We are our greatest gurus. People like me, you know, we really help. But you, there's no one better than you to guide you, to have that bullshit meter, to know when to trust someone, to know when to... Actually, that's not true. Some people are not very good at that. But when it comes to your vision and your dream and that gut feeling of what it is that you're meant to be doing, nobody is better than you at knowing what that is. And to get there, to figure it out, stillness, quieten the mind, devote time to yourself, meditate, visualize, practice being in stillness, allowing yourself to feel that peace. So if you need any help with all of this stuff, if you need help with knowing who you are, what your next mission is, what your big vision is, how to find that stillness, how to find that peace, how to find that relief, if you want to know how to move through the next stages of your life, if you need a new perspective, then this is what this is for. I can help you one-to-one. I can help you through my big transformation course. I can help you through my Dare to Discover course. There's loads of YouTube videos in my playlists, but it's up to you. It's up to you to decide how much you want that big vision. It's up to you to decide how long you want to sit with that feeling. of not doing what it is that you're meant to be doing, that you know you should be doing, that you could be doing, that you really, really want to be doing. So if you do your work and you figure out those basic steps, then let's work together. Let's make this happen. Let me help you become the best version of you. Check out the Big Transformation course. If it resonates, dive right in. Just fucking do it. It'll be the best decision you've ever made, or at least one of the best decisions you've ever made. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you on the next one.